Congratulations to Anthony Davis. He won his first playoff round. Anthony Davis has been in the league for what? This is his what, 5th year or something like that, and this is his first time. This is his first year even winning a playoff game, because the other time he went to the playoffs, he got I believe he got swept by the Golden State Warriors. So Anthony Davis, since he came from Kentucky, he has steadily improved his game, because when he was at Kentucky, even though he was like the #1 player in the country that year, he offensively he was kind of challenged. He was more of a defensive guy. Grabbing rebounds, blocking shots, and doing scoring here and there. But even in the national title game, I believe he only scored like 5 or 6 points. But he was doing everything else. He still made a big impact on that game, and the reason why they won that game. But yes, he played very, very well in this in this first round of the playoffs versus the Blazers. He was able to dominate Nurkic down low. To me, he only had really he had good games in the other games, but he just really had a dominant game in his closeout game, which told me a lot about his mentality, his mental, that he wanted to come out and close this series out to win his. He was hungry to win his first playoff series. He got a lot of help from Jrue Holiday, Rondo, and Nikola Mirotic that came over from my Chicago Bulls. I'm happy for Mirotic because he went through that thing earlier this year with Bobby Portis breaking his jaw, and the Bulls ended up moving him. But they got a pretty decent team. Now I think it was more of a matchup problem for Portland, because Portland guards C.J. McCollum and my guy Damian Lillard. They had problems with Rondo, and especially with Jrue Holiday, because of Jrue Holiday's size. I thought Jrue Holiday was like 6'3". Jrue Holiday looked like he's every bit of 6'5". The man looked, when he was with Philadelphia, he just didn't look that tall. And I know they had him listed at 6'3", even when he was at Philadelphia. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe they had him listed at 6'4", but the man just looked awfully tall. And maybe it's just Lillard and C.J. Miles is not that tall. But yeah, they dominated the backcourt, and C.J. Miles and Damian Lillard could not get dominated in the backcourt and expect Portland to win, because that's Portland's strong suit, is those two players. But it's clear to me that they're gonna have to break those guys up. Those guys, no, they're not gonna be able to be effective together, especially not on the court together, because anybody that they put Holiday on, Holiday was killing them. He's just too big for them, and they don't play sound defense, which a whole lot of people don't play sound defense. That's another story for another day. But yes, I'm happy for Anthony Davis, and they're gonna get Golden State in the next round. I expect Golden State to close out San Antonio tomorrow, and in that series they won't have the advantages they had in this series, because Golden State will put Klay Thompson on Holiday, and Klay Thompson is every bit of 6'7", so that's gonna make that matchup a little bit harder for Jrue Holiday, especially on the offensive end, because Klay Thompson moves off screen, so that'll be different. Golden State don't have no answer for Anthony Davis, but who does? But at the same time, they're not gonna have an answer for Kevin Durant. So it's gonna come down to the two stars. What it does in the playoffs anyway, it always comes down to your stars, not your role players. So that's gonna be a challenging, second round for Golden State, especially without Steph Curry. They saying Steph Curry gonna miss 2 more weeks. So we'll see. We'll see how the series go, because Golden State is not going to sit Steph Curry out and they're down, like if they're down in the series or something like that. So we'll see how it goes. Congratulations to Anthony Davis going to the second round. I'm out.